I am in the UK in a little market town in the West Country of England.
Hi, everyone. I'm Magdalena, and I am north of Atlanta in Georgia.
Nice. USA.
USA. Yes.
Yeah. And welcome to Neurospicy
Sidequests. Yeah. Today we're talking about imposter syndrome and how that can be so difficult. And while we were talking about the show today, you made me think of all the things that I've let imposter syndrome stop me from doing, including publishing a book. And simple things like commenting on other people's TikTok posts, because I wasn't sure if they'd look me up and see that I had 0 followers at the time. How about you?
Yeah. It stopped me living, basically. I just at a certain point and it kick in and I just give up or find it too hard and get overwhelmed and then not live my true self. Yeah. So it stopped me living. Yeah.
You just published your 3rd novel. Tell me, what was the difference from you publishing your first novel, Tethered, to you publishing Veilborn this week?
So Tethered came about at a period of real poor mental health. So I was really quite poorly when I published Tethered, and it'd been with me for 10, 11 years at that point. And I was just like, I just need to get it out. And I think part of me was like, I might not be here after Christmas sort of mentality. And luckily I was. And I thought, I've just got to get it out. It needs to be out in the world. That was my thinking. And so I made the decision to self-publish it. And then I hadn't had beta readers. I hadn't had alpha readers. I didn't know any of that. I didn't know really anything about TikTok or how to make sorry, I'm feeding the dog. I didn't know how to make trailers or how to interact with people on BookTok. I literally watched TikTok for SNL Live, and I thought BookTok was a different app. It was, it was nuts. And so I've learned a lot this year about how to not only how to write, but to write what you want to write, but also how to contact people and trust people enough with your work to read it before you publish it. And that's been the biggest thing for me, is giving people my work, because 10, 11 years ago, I gave an older lady Tethered, and she said she really liked it, but she didn't like all the sex. And I was like, there's really not a lot of sex and it's quite tame, but she didn't like that. So I kind of whittled it down and made it even more tame. And then I go on BookTok and it's like, no, it's too tame. We want more.
It's too tame.
Like, oh my God. Okay. So it's been revelatory this year how much I have enjoyed writing SMEC scenes and how liberating it's been. To go from last year only publishing 1 novel to publishing 2 novels in less than a month, it's been massive, and I really am pushing Shackled and Veilborn now, because my little land shark, because I really want them to do well, especially Veilborn. I don't know, there's something about Veilborn. I mean, Shep, basically.
Yes.
There's something about Veilborn, which is Shep, which it is just so different to anything else I've read, and so vulnerable, and so, like the main female character is a regular girl. She's just a normal girl. She's got body issues. She's got, she calls herself a fat hairy pear before she goes with her imp.
Yeah.
And she's living the life a lot of us imagine. Like the guy from her pages has become real, and he's in her room hello. He's in her room.
Hi,
And
Jaxen.
hello. Do you want someone to say hello?
I think Jaxen should say hi.
I think he should. Come on, Jax. Jax.
He
what's
definitely
this?
wants to.
What's this? He's just pulling on his ginger. Come on, jump. Come and get Gingy. Come and get Gingy.
No?
No.
He's shy.
No, he's gone shy. He's like, you fool of a human. Yeah, so it's got the main female character it's drop dead gorgeous woman. She's a regular girl who finds herself in the love of a fae character, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
And but yeah, there's just something about Veilborn, and I knew I couldn't finish Riven until I'd published Veilborn either, and I couldn't finish anything until Veilborn was out. And so yeah, there's just some, I don't know, I can't, there's something about that book which is so special. It's just the fact that you and Chris Rachel K. Thorne have both absolutely just fallen head over heels with Shep, you know. It's just that tells you what that book is like.
It's special.
Yeah.
Special book.
How about you? Because you're in the process of doing book number 2.
Mm-hmm.
How have you found it?
Much easier this time. I mean, if I look back at the history of Bloodfire, I was talking to my friend, and I've told the story how Luna, the FMC, was born out of a trio of witches that we had created on a co-series. She said it was 8 years ago. That we started on that story. That means Luna has been with me for 8 years. I thought it was 5.
Wow.
So crazy. And it's when I took Luna out of the Coven of the Court Sisters, put her in this story. It then still took me how many years? I had 300,000 words. I just kept writing and writing and writing. And now I look at it, I started November 1st. I have 106,000 words right now. I'm sending parts 1 through 4 out to one of the beta readers, the first beta readers. And then I'm finishing part 5 and planning to publish in like a month or 2. This is crazy.
It's brilliant.
And you touched on something before. You said, I gave my book to a woman who told me that there was too much in it. And right there, imposter syndrome, that's how it starts, isn't it? It's like one person's opinion can shape what we do next, how we decide, how we think about things. And I had told myself so many different times, I wrote 9 novels. We've talked about this so many times. And to the point where people probably don't believe I've written 9 novels. And every one of them are 50,000 words or more. And some of them are almost 100,000. Why aren't they published? Imposter syndrome. Because it was like, who's going to read it? Who's going to read it? I did it for myself. And which is the number one reason why you should write a book, right? Because you want to read it.
Read what you want to write, what you want to read.
What you want to read.
Yes. Definitely.
So, isn't it? It's quite interesting how that works and how one person can shape everything. And I had positive people who were helping me at the beginning. But you know, I had a sister-in-law who she liked everything. She was such a positive support, right? But I still didn't believe it.
No, it's just I'm just still waiting for like that one person to say no, it's rubbish. It's rubbish, and then that'll be I don't know what will happen. I'm stammering now, become emotional, but I'm just waiting for that one person to say no, it's rubbish, and it will just be devastating, absolutely devastating.
But then you have to look at how many people are telling you the opposite.
Exactly, and how excited you and Christy were when I told you I'd published Veilborn. You know, you're like,
give me chub. And it's like Shanika has said, right?
Yeah.
Twilight. Stephanie said she would get rid of every single word. And that right there, imposter syndrome, like it's been successful. And who throughout her writing journey made a comment and said something, right? And there's tons of people that don't like Twilight. And if you're listening to this and don't like Twilight, I'm sorry. I love Twilight. I'm Team Edward all the way.
Team Jacob. But then I like the wolf. So.
I like all vampires. And if they sparkle, I'm fine with it too. Did you think about all the people that don't like Twilight, and look how successful Twilight did, right?
Yeah.
And the imposter syndrome she has dealt with.
Yes. I think as well, when you're ADHD and you've got rejection sensitivity dysphoria, that imposter syndrome is like 10 times worse. I don't know if you can hear the dog. He's got a squeaky toy now. So. Okay,
no, I can hear him now.
5 months old, baby, big giant dog. It makes the imposter syndrome 10 times worse, and it can be, you can misread an place expression, or misread a text, or misread a message or something, and it wrecks your whole day because you read it in an emotional state or something, and the person who sent it probably didn't mean it like that, but and it's just like, that this is how I'm going to react. Why are you still shouting at me? It's like, it's imposter syndrome is worse when you've got RSD, I would say. I would say, 10 times worse.
When you're in an emotional state, you should never reply to anything. I worked with a guy who would do that. He would get very emotional, and then he would want to reply, and it's like, you don't even really read it correctly, as if you take a step back and maybe everything is the same, but that's the worst time to reply to a text, an email, or something like that.
I try and talk to somebody in real life first before I reply, because it's just got me in trouble so many times. Just because I'm trying to be nice and like supportive, and they've read it as me being like one way, and it's just like, no, I'm just being supportive. I don't necessarily agree with what you're saying, but I'm just trying to be supportive and nice and kind. Stop biting me, land shark. Go away. Go and sleep. You're tired. Sorry.
That's okay. Don't apologize. This is our podcast. If anybody listening has any pets, let us know. We'd love to see a picture of them.
I have a Portuguese cattle dog, quite rare breed, and he's 5 months old. Love of my life, and just my little land shark at the moment. And I'm his favourite meal. So
I have 2 kitties. I have an 8-month-old. Who was biting today. We made him he? Yeah, he is a tuxedo. He's hilarious.
He's so cute. The way he's stuck.
He loves to pose, and he will sit in the cardboard box, and I made little windows for him. And so he will hide in there, wait for me to come by, and then he will jump out at my legs. Like, really? I gotcha.
He loves his mummy, doesn't he? He does love his mummy. Yeah.
And then I have a
teenage cat.
Yes, Torty.
Yeah.
Total opposite. Oh my gosh. She is the specific teenager who goes and sits in her room. And if you come up in our room, she's like, really? I'm taking a nap.
Leave me alone. I just want some peace.
Yes. There's a lot of fighting between the two of them right now. He gets swatted nicely. I mean, she's not being horrid, but she's kind of like, she does a lot of hissing like a venomous python.
Yeah. Got that. Yeah. Just don't get too close. Well, Jackson got barked at by a German Shepherd today in a coffee shop, and then he was like, weren't you?
That's really intimidating, huh?
Big German Shepherd, and he was the same size as the big German Shepherd. That's how big he is. Anyway, we've gone on a side quest.
That's why we call this Side Quest.
It is.
This is our first show. And Hannah, tell me why you wanted to do this podcast.
I think I really like the idea of it being UK and US. I don't think anyone else is doing that, because I think our two countries are alike in so many ways, but the level of the support and understanding is so different in both countries. And it just be nice to shine a light on how you're supported in the US and how I'm supported in the UK. Like also demystifying ADHD in older women and late diagnosed women. There's a whole like buzz thing, isn't there, at the moment about so many women are being diagnosed ADHD, autistic, and it's like, well, yeah, because we were told that it was a boy thing all through the 90s and the noughties. It's a boy thing. It's a boy thing. It's a boy thing. And I actually did go for an autism assessment in my 20s, and I was told that I wasn't autistic because I could recognize facial expressions in cartoons. Hello, here he is.
Hi, Jaxen.
I could recognize facial expressions in cartoons. So all my life, I've grown up with cartoons. I've been told what they mean all my life. So of course, when I'm presented with a cartoon, I know what it means because I've been trained in it. Mm-hmm. So to say that I wasn't neurodiverse at that point, and then to go another nearly 15 years thinking I was just an alien and not understanding why I wasn't coping in normal situations. Since June, July, it's been so revelatory to get the diagnosis and be told, no, you're not an alien. Actually, you are officially.
You're you.
I'm me. I'm my own unique, wonderful self. And but also I've realised there's a heck of a lot of trauma. Yes, you can get a diagnosis, but there's a heck of a lot of trauma behind it from all of the years that you weren't diagnosed. And you were just told that you're odd or you're weird or you're not good enough or you're not pretty enough or you're not, what you like is different. It's weird to compare to other people to, why haven't you gone to the loo when you've been writing for 5 hours, that sort of thing. It's like, but now I know why, because I get into sort of hyper focus and I can't not go to the loo. I can't not go to the loo. So, but there's a hell of a lot of trauma to work through, as well as dealing with the diagnosis itself, which I hadn't taken into account when I was diagnosed. So to help other people through the podcast understand that they're not alone, really, that we're all here. And I just thought I want to demystify it. I want to say that other women, you're not alone in this. We understand, we've been there, we've had the trauma, and we're surviving. This is going to be our year,
Mm-hmm.
That's really what I want to do. I want to help. I just want to help people and have a good old chat with my friend Magdalena. So
yes, I agree. That's exactly why I wanted to do it too. I love helping people.
Yeah.
I remember back when I was in elementary school and there was a boy and he was diagnosed with ADHD. And back then it was believed that they were violent, like they were always disruptive. They didn't sit down. And he was the guy who at recess was the king on the mountain, right? He'd shove you off the snowbanks and things like that. And I wanted to do this podcast because, for one, I want to talk with my bestie, Hannah. And two, I want to talk about books and how that interacts with this, and how, like, our theme for today was imposter syndrome and how we can overcome those things. And three, ADHD is my superpower. And I would like anybody to tell me different, because I can do the most amazing things, like write 10,000 words in a single day by going to 3 coffee shops and living off of coffee and cookies. And I can do amazing things, and so can you. They are superpowers. I would like someone to tell me that they are any different, because you're not gonna convince me otherwise.
No.
But I feel like this is a place for all of us, and not just women, men, however you identify. It's a place for you to just
teenagers,
feel inclusive and safe.
Everybody, this is a safe, welcoming space. To it's that's what it is. It's a safe space. It's the safe space we needed 20 years ago. That we're creating now. So.
I think my other last comment would be that I never wanted to be normal. I still don't want to be normal now, because what does normal mean?
See, I did. I wanted the normal life. I wanted to be married at 20, 21, have the kids, have the normal life. I wanted to be normal, and I couldn't understand why I wasn't. And that's one of the traumas for me, is that I've always compared my sister how I would class normal. She's married, she's got kids, she's living her life, and I don't feel like I'm normal. I still don't feel like I'm normal, but I'm starting to embrace that. And also, like, going to things like Comic Cons and seeing other people who just embrace not normal. You know what I mean? They're like, I don't care what I look like. I'm going to wear this outfit, and if people don't like it, then they can go and do one, because this is how me and how I'm expressing myself. And one day I will go to a Comic Con, and I will go as a tiefling from Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Me too. I want to go as well. I haven't figured out if I would be like Sand People or Princess Leia, or like, I don't know. Yeah. I kind of really want to have a mask.
The Tuscan Sand People.
Yeah.
No. I know who you could be. You could be from the Mandalorian. Battlestar Galactica woman. A Mandalorian. You could be a Mandalorian. The blue one. Yeah, the blue. I can't remember her name. It will come. Bo-Katan. You could be Bo-Katan. Yeah. This is welcome to my life with a 5-month-old giant puppy.
5-month-old. He looks like he's like 3.
I know. Here you go. What this? Go and fetch. Before the puppy eats me completely. Have licky mats and Kongs ready.
That music makes you feel
good. Oh my
makes
God.
You feel powerful.
Everything I do has music behind it. Everything I write has music behind it.
Same. We'll have to do a special on that.
Yeah.
See you next time.
See you
on Neurospicy
Sidequests.